Okay guys, so I've already done my brows and I have prepped my lids. So this is my drink. I'll be drinking it throughout the video. It's the homemade tree tomato juice. But the the palette will be playing with today is this one. It's by Rude Cosmetics. It's the badass Rude Girl special edition one. It does look like a storybook, like a comic book, and when you open it, it is cardboard, it's not plastic, and when you open it, that is the color story. Let me hold it up for you guys. So yeah, so this is what we'll be playing with, and I don't even know the look I'm going to do, but since every beauty guru is doing fall inspired look, and some of my friends on Instagram who are abroad are putting out fall pictures, as in pictures of trees that look so good, I was like, maybe I'll be inspired from that. So yeah, let's do something. This is like a chit chat, get ready. So I'm thinking we have a chat. I still don't know what to do, but I do love, if you know me, I love green, and there's so much vibrant on like live. I bought this palette from Beauty Bar. I'll link it down below. It's super inexpensive. It's 2,300, I think, this whole palette, and the pans are big, and so far the shadows are good. So yeah, so if you're going for the fall vibes, I mean the fall vibes, I'll have to do like the orange and yellows, kind of like an ombre, and then yeah, so I think we should do that. I think I'll do cool fall instead of like a warm fall. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm going to go in with this cool shade. It's cool. Hey, it's cool in person, and I'm going to use that as my transition. So what did I want to chat with you guys about now? I don't know if it is transferring as cool. On my skin tone, it just looks like my skin tone. No, sometimes that's what us brown skin girls have to go suffer. But yeah, okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is my video. It is translating. It's translating. You can see it's translating. So the title of the video is Makeup I Regret Buying. Now, on that video, or such kind of videos, may be taken as a negative video, or me being negative, but the idea is, I usually say feedback is very important. And notice, gosh, I'll pick it up later. Notice I'm saying feedback because it can be positive or negative. All in all, it's feedback. For me, feedback is like, it's like press. The way people say there's no bad press, like press is good whether it's positive or negative. What I consider not being good is no feedback at all, because if you're a brand, you should encourage feedback. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, and you should take it with a grain of salt. And then you can't really, okay, I'm just dipping into shadows, and and I'm not telling you guys. So I've done this one and this one. So this one on the brow bone. I don't know why people don't highlight their brow bone, but I feel like it does something to your whole look. So yeah. Now I'm going to go into the purple because you're doing like a fall look. And I'm using the same brush. So what you should be afraid of more is no feedback at all, because no feedback at all means your company doesn't have a chance to grow. I mean, if you encourage feedback, you're opening up room for growth. That's my opinion. And you're opening up room to even be better. If you're not getting any feedback from your customers, and let's say it's because you don't want to receive negative feedback, you will feel it in your sales. Your sales will start dipping, and then you're like, hey, Connie, what's going on? No one is saying anything. If because you're not encouraging feedback, and people are shying off from giving you feedback, especially customers. I know customers shy off from giving feedback because they're like, it didn't work for me. They'll probably tell somebody who's close to them, but they won't tell the brand because they don't want to seem like they're negative or they are not pro the brand. But you giving a brand a negative feedback or constructive criticism doesn't mean you're against the brand. It just means there's some things that you don't like. And how that feedback is delivered, so depends on the person. And it also depends on the level of expectations and the level of disappointment. So if somebody bought your product with a high level of expectation, and then now the product doesn't deliver, the level of disappointment will determine how they give you the feedback. So if they're really, really, really pissed off, you will receive it. And if they are really, really happy, or it surpassed their expectations, you will also receive it. So it goes both ways. It doesn't mean just that now you'll just receive negative feedback. No. Okay. Chit chatting as well as like trying to figure out which look I'm doing is really hard. But yeah, I would let me first figure out what I'm doing and then I come back. Okay, I'm still thinking, but I think I know what we're going to do. So remember I complained about this pencil brush before. I've gotten a use for it. So if you want to darken your crease like I do, just went in with the same orange and I just went over my crease, and it kind of deepened that orange, because what I was doing before was kind of like blurring out my orange, but this one is packing in the orange. So yes, I'm not disappointed like I was last time. So yeah, then next is to use this orange shimmery shade, this one, since you're going for that fall vibe. All right, so what was I saying? I was saying, how feedback is delivered will depend on how the level of expectations, if they were met or if they weren't met. And but I did reply I did reapply concealer on my lids. Oh yes, but I didn't cut the crease. I feel like cutting the crease is going to be intense. So I don't like that. I feel like I need to go back to the same orange and lay that down before applying the shimmer. And I think the shimmer will apply much better with a little bit of matte underneath. But yeah. Okay, so what I was saying was, if you are a brand, encourage feedback. Honest feedback. Honest feedback. If you just want a glorified feedback, or if you want a glorified review, it's to your own detriment, because like I said, you will feel it in the sales. But if you get honest feedback, especially from your customers and also from content creators, like don't penalize negative feedback, because like I said, you'll just feel it in the sales. You know, if you come and say, I didn't like this because of this and that and the other, and then a brand either takes you off their PR, I don't like how it's applying. But let me try with my fingers. Much better. Yes. You can see that. Yeah. But this side looks a little bit pink. I don't know if it's because of the orange underneath. I'll have to do the same thing on this side. Or it has a pink reflex. That's awesome. I kept dropping things today. It's just like, it's my clumsy day today. But comment down below. Let me know. Have you ever given a brand your feedback and you felt like it wasn't received in a positive way, or it wasn't received well, and you decided, I'll never give feedback again? Wow. Or have you ever given a brand your feedback and they were very receptive and they took what you said into consideration? As in, granted, you can't react from every feedback you get. You have to think of how it resonates with your brand and what you want to achieve, and also what are your core values. But all in all, the thing is, when you're using your fingers, you can't really finesse this part. So you start with your fingers and then you go back in with your brush. But so far so good, right? So that was it. That is all I wanted to tell you guys, because I decided that if a review is going to go the negative way, I'd rather not review a product. Like, there's no point. I know how long and how hard and how much work we put into doing videos. I was like, I don't need to do this if it's just going to be a negative review, or it's going to turn out negatively, Another thing, you guys have been asking me for a skincare routine. And I think by now you've seen that my skin is not perfect. It's not perfect. I do feel like most of us are struggling through some skin issue. And for me, it's hyperpigmentation and some occasional eczema breakouts. Yeah. So there's that. And I know most of you guys wanted to know what I used. Like, the next video is going to be like a foundation review. So just hold tight, guys. It's coming. So just give me some time so that I can organize the content there and the flow and how I want it to come out. But yeah, so yes, a foundation review is coming up. And most content creators are accused of not giving honest feedback, but then again, it's because people don't come to your channel for negativity, and that's how I feel, and that's what many people don't want their channel to be negative. Pause. I forgot to tell you guys, some of the brushes on the other video, some of the brushes are not that well held in, so they are coming out. I have like 2 or 3 situations where I have to work it back in, but yeah. So yeah, I'm going for a day look, so I'm really holding off from like deepening up my eye. But yeah, and I'm trying not to use Fix Plus for the eyeshadow, for the shimmer one, because it will turn it into a foil look, and foil is kind of like too much for the day. Okay, that's my opinion. Yeah. So what I was saying is, I'd like you guys to sound off your opinion in terms of reviews, reviewing products. Would you want to see a negative review? Some people just don't shoot negative reviews. If you see like this Nini, this review is going south, you just rather not do it, because you're trying to keep your channel positive, you're trying to create a positive space. But I don't know, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But I'd like to hear your feedback. I'd like to hear your feedback in my comment section. You guys tell me what you think. I appreciate honest feedback, because I have seen what not taking feedback can do to you. Okay, there's a little bit of transfer, can you see? Yeah. So what you do is just take that pencil brush, and then I dip into the orange and the orange shade, and just clean that up. And then, since I know that it's creasing there, I go a little bit lower to try and stop that ish from happening again. So take it a little bit lower, and it looks good. And for this side, prevention is better than cure. Yeah. So I'm going to finish the whole face routine. I'll come back to show you guys the lipstick that I'll wear. I'll put on some blushes this time, and then you can see. But today we were just focusing on the palette, and I see that it has, well, it's not bad. I like it so far. I was surprised. I was thinking this duochrome was orange, but it is orange with pink reflex. I'm like, that was a pleasant surprise. This is the final look after I've popped on some false lashes, some lipstick, and just finishing off the look. Let me know what you think, and also don't forget to give me your feedback in the comment section. Feel free to give me your opinion, and I'll catch you on the next one.